I'm David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and funny one. Today's post, an open letter to President Trump. Dear baby man, after years of watching all your odd machinations in the limelight, there's something about you that still puzzles me. I mean, it's not like there hasn't already been plenty of puzzling behavior over the years, but most of it is understandable. I understand why you insist on your strategy of on-again, off-again tariffs. You want to manipulate the market so the people who you think are your friends can make more money and pretend they're glad to have you around. I can understand why you want to get rid of DEI, and it's not only because you hate African American people and also the women and veterans, who you call suckers and losers, and handicapped people who benefit from it. It's because you know that your hatred of minorities will prompt the haters to hang out with you. They don't do it because they like you, though. They do it because you hate the same people and want them to have the same bad fates. I can understand why you want to close so many government offices and departments, because you want to sell off the assets and pocket the profits. And if you appear to gain a few friends who are grateful to you for repealing expensive regulations, so much the better. It makes it look like you have even more friends, albeit fair weather ones. I can even understand why you're selling out the country to Vladimir Putin and other despots, because they know you're an idiot, but they treat you like the smartest person in the room. The reason is simple, really. They know if they praise you, they can manipulate you into doing whatever they want, even if they leave you sitting on the phone waiting for 2 hours for more of that reach-around style stroking. The reason you don't like Western leaders is because they already know you're an idiot and can't hide that fact when they respond to you. They try, but they know you're stupid. The one thing I don't understand is why you're so fucking weird. No, seriously, your hair, the adolescent all McDonald's diet that most people grow out of in their 20s, the drunks, pedophiles, genital grabbers, anti-vaxxers, secessionists, incompetents you surround yourself with. The press conferences that you claim are major policy statements that quickly degenerate into incoherent stream of consciousness lists of petty grievances that go on for hours, a la Fidel Castro. Except he does it better. And he makes sense. I'm not saying other presidents haven't been a little weird. John Adams used to start his mornings by skinny dipping in the Potomac. Calvin Coolidge had someone rub Vaseline on his head while he ate breakfast. Lyndon Johnson used to show his scars and give interviews while sitting on the toilet. But at least these guys worked hard to appear normal and got shit done. You, not so much. And that's what worries me. Any other president would have been impeached by now for doing half of the cray-cray shit you're doing. The damage to the economy and the fall of the stock market, for example. Oh, that's just a correction, your supporters say, as the rest of us lose our nest eggs, our wealth, our retirement, and thanks to what you've been doing at the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, probably our savings as well. Allowing an unelected foreigner to dismantle the government to cut regulations that make us unsafe. It's just eliminating waste and fraud, your supporters say, as the rest of us get sick because of health crises we didn't know about, succumb to chemicals and hazardous chemical spills that went underreported, I should say, or die in tornadoes, floods, or hurricanes that no one was around to warn us about because they couldn't launch weather balloons to find out what was happening. Filling law enforcement agents with people who are loyal to you, not to the law. That's because if the president does it, it's not illegal, your supporters say, even if you violate the Constitution doing it every day. I know there will eventually come a day when enough people catch on to how far gone you are that they will invoke the 25th Amendment and remove you from office. The only question is, will it be too late to undo the damage? I accept the fact that you probably won't be replaced by a statesman like Benjamin Franklin or Thomas Jefferson, but I do expect you were the cement that holds this mess together, and once you are gone, the movement will come unglued like so much ancient adhesive on an aging envelope, or should I say, suffer a rapid, unscheduled disassembly. You may break the law with impunity, but you'll never be able to outrun your weirdness, Donnie, and that's what will finally do you in. I've been David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and funny one.